Elgersma at Curvalicious Boutique in Victoria, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, Sucheta Singh meets a local star chef who's featured on the Food Network's hit show, Chopped Canada. And James Green gives us a glimpse of Belfry's latest production that looks at the real-life issues of homelessness. And we explore the world of poetry. We also find out what organic really means. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us on Go Island, where I have a very Curvalicious show for you today because we are at Curvalicious Boutique in Victoria, where everything is fashionable and fashion forward and sexy and beautiful. And in the month of January, they're doing a very good thing for the community. So let's begin by introducing you to everyone. What's the sort of the vision idea behind Curvalicious Boutique?
Curvalicious Boutique we created in 2010 because, as curvy ladies know, it is very hard to find fashionable, trendy, beautiful clothes that fit our curves.
Yes.
Pretty much impossible.
I know. I think that Canada thinks that everyone is small and has small feet and small heads, and we're just short and little. I don't know what it is. You have to go over the border, generally speaking, to find.
As soon as you cross over the border, you can get anything from a 0 to a 6X.
Yeah.
The same piece. Over here, nothing.
Not so much.
No.
So what's been the response from the community when you opened up?
Oh, they love us.
Yeah.
Very refreshing, very much so. When we first created, it was just a home-based business in 2010, and then basically my regular said to me, get a store. I'm sick of coming to your house, I want a store to play in.
Tell us how the journey began for you for wanting to do this coat drive. It began in January of 2013. Tell us the story.
A girlfriend of mine had left a very serious situation in the middle of the night, grabbed her kids and bolted. Left behind all of her fashion. Left her self-esteem behind. You know, and a woman, when she gets up in the morning and dressing in caca clothing, she's not gonna feel so great about herself. So she called me. She ended up in, I think it was called the Ravens, an Up Island Transition Society, and she had nothing to wear for a job interview. So she wanted to know if we had anything around the boutique that she could use. So packed up a bag, and I went up to Courtney and I met her, and I met the coordinator at the transition house, and we discussed how they have so much clothes for the smaller girls, for the straighter sizes. For a curvy girl, yeah, not so much. You give them a coat that can't get the girls into, can't get the butts into, and they're not feeling so great about themselves.
So you came back from that experience wanting to do something. So you met with the Women's Transition House.
Yes, and that was definitely something that we could fix. We have clothing for every body, every shape, every woman at our hands. So we called out to the community from January 1st to the 31st of January. We filled, I think, about 12 large black garbage bags full of beautiful coats.
We're going to continue to hang out in Curvalicious Boutique and find out some of the hottest trends for 2014. But first, imagine getting a list of ingredients that's bizarre and crazy, then being asked to take that ingredients and create an extraordinary meal with it, with cameras on you, knowing that thousands of people are going to be watching on TV. Oh, the pressure, it just makes me a little nervous just talking about it. Well, that's the premise of Chopped Canada, the #1 hit show on the Food Network. And did you know that there is a local Victoria chef that was a contestant? Sucheta Singh meets with them and finds out what that experience was like. I think I would be a nervous wreck if I was on Chopped Canada. So good for you, Ryan. That's an amazing accomplishment. Just amazing the chefs that we have. You and I were just talking about, we have such incredible chefs here on Vancouver Island.
Food.
Such a creative place, that's why. And creativity is what this store is all about. We're at Curvalicious Boutique. I could just say that all day. I love that line. Curvalicious. And such a cool thing. Just remind everyone of the coat drive. So
Curvy coat drive from January 1st, so we're halfway through till the end of January. Please bring down your gently loved coats to Curvalicious Boutique in support of the Cridge family.
yes, it's just on Blanchard here. You'll see, you know, you coming into Victoria and you see the Wendy's. Yeah, we're right here, right next to Subway, so come on down with your coat. Such a great cause. Makes a huge difference in the lives of so many. Now, I can't stand here and not ask you some of the hottest trends for 2014.
2014, we are still trending with the polka dots, the vintage look, the rockabilly, which we will always love.
I love that look, yes.
Peplums, which is our big one this year. It's a beautiful way to flatter your figure.
Okay.
Covers our curves, swoops our bellies, tightens in our hips, gives us some curves. Peplums are huge. Tops, dresses. This is what it's at.
And lace remains hot, hey?
Always. The Sweetheart Peekaboo. This is very big. Huge trending this year.
Very cool.
Chevrons as well. Chevron print. It's beautiful.
Ooh,
we love the chevron.
Lovely. One of the things that I love about what you're doing is inspiring confidence in women. Do you find that women come in here and they're all like, oh, nothing looks good on me?
That's what we do. We are image stylists. We work on your body on the inside before we work on the outside. We have women that come in on a daily basis walking in the store like this. And when we're done with them, shoulders are back, girls are out, heads high, and they're rocking through that parking lot.
I love
This is why we love what we do.
I love that. That's beautiful.
That's why we started Curvalicious in the very beginning.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that you're taking that love and you're making such a difference in the community. And that's what I love about people like you. I also love playwrights and artists and actors that use their gift to spread the word, inspire, empower, and make a difference. And the Belfry Theater has a very special play on right now that is dealing with the topic of homelessness. James Green with that story. I have seen so many people on Facebook starting dialogues after seeing this play at the Belfry Theater. It really touches you in so many ways, and it makes you ask that question, what can I do to make a difference? Well, I know that you, Sarah, are doing something big to make a difference. Not only do you have the coat drive on throughout the whole month of January, but you constantly are trying to empower women to feel good about themselves. Tell us a couple of things that you're doing over the next year here at the boutique to get us to feel good and strong and confident as women.
Hear us roar. We at Curvalicious host every season when we switch over from spring to summer, winter to fall, we will do a body positive night. We usually host them down at the Ambrosia Event Center. Last one we did was called Struts. We had a fashion, or fatchin as we call it, fat blogger. Her name's Kathy Andrews. On Tumblr she is Big Fat Cherry Bomb. And Insight to Action counselor Julie Sweeney came and spoke about their fat acceptance, their journey, how they learned how to love their bodies and their extra tissue and love themselves. And we love to teach women how to do the same. It's really hard for women sometimes to forget that they're not just a number.
Yeah.
That it doesn't matter what size it says on those clothes, just put it on your bodies and rock it.
Well, we have to take a very short break, but please don't go away, because when we come back, we are introducing a new reporter who I am so excited to have on our team, and she's got a very inspiring story for you, and more right here at Curvalicious. Roses are red, violets are blue, and cheesy poems like this simply won't do. Our brand new, talented Raji Kabli is looking at the spoken word, at poetry, and how we need to kind of come back to being able to breathe life into those words in a very special way. Raji, we are so excited to have you as part of our team on Go Island, and we are looking forward to seeing lots more stories this year. We're here at Curvalicious Boutique. Don't you love that name? And just want to remind you, drop off your gently used or loved coat for their coat drive for the month of January. Oh, this feels good. I might have to get myself this little number. We have to take a very short break, but please stay with us. When we come back, organic. Of course, in the new year, you're thinking, this is it. This is the year I'm going to get healthy. But there's so many questions around that word. What does it mean? And when is it worth buying organic or non-organic? Well, Meg Cuthbert will tackle that in just a big way. So stay with us. Meg Cuthbert took on the $1 million question of 2014. What is organic? Remind everyone of what's going on here at Curvalicious.
Recoat Drive till the 31st of January. Bring down your gently used love coats to Curvalicious Boutique. Where are we?
We are right on Blanchard. If you're driving down Blanchard into Victoria and you see the Wendy's and the Subway, just turn off, come in, drop off a coat, do a little shopping.
Definitely do some shopping.
Have some fun, because it's so fun here.
Fun in here.
It is fun in here. And support local business. Thanks for watching.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.